What is going on, good people? This is Cam with Elevated Lawnscapes, and we are back at it out here. Definitely not out here in the yard. We got a bigger yard today. So today we are at Murray Sod farm. This is a local side grower that I have been in contact with that has definitely provided me some good information going into this 2021 lawn season. So they have invited me out to come out and check out their operation, and I want to say big thanks to Chad and the Murray Sod farm team for allowing me to come out. So in this video, we're going to get into their way of seeding, their way of prepping the soil, and we're going to jump into it and talk about what homeowners should be doing, a way that they can also prepare their soil for either bare ground seeding, which they're doing here today. That's what we're going to show you. Or if you're doing a overseeding. So we'll get into some of those details. That's what we're going to cover in this video. I hope y'all enjoy it. I'm excited to bring this one to you. All right, so let's get into this video. All right, y'all, so first step in this is loosening up that soil. As you can see behind me, with that equipment that we just used, breaking up that soil takes these guys no time. They normally run over this about 3 or 4 times, loosening up that first couple of inches, maybe down to about 7 to 8 inches of soil, and making sure that it is loosened up, removed any compaction, so that they can get ready to move on to phase 2, or the next step of this soil prep, as we see over in this field. This field has already been level. It has already been graded. So they do come back in with 2 additional pieces of equipment that does come over this field another 2 times, and they're making sure that they're breaking up any of the heavy chunks of soil that is there, making sure they're getting a really loose seed bed ready to receive that good seed that they're going to be throwing down. And the seed that they are using is a 90-10 blend of tall fescue to Kentucky bluegrass. So one of the key things that they do is soil prep. So this is where they spend the majority of their time.
Now, from a homeowner perspective, the equipment that we're going to be using is going to be a little different than what the pros are, but the concepts here are just the same. We want to make sure that we're getting that good seed to soil contact, which is why I prefer to core aerate. When you core aerate, it just exposes more of that soil and creates little pockets for that seed to fall into, and make sure that you're getting that good seed to soil contact. Whether you're doing a bare ground seeding or if you're doing a overseeding of an existing lawn, both reap the benefits of doing core aeration. When you're core aerating, make sure that you're making multiple passes. Switching that direction of which you're doing those passes will also be beneficial while you're doing your core aeration.
All right, so what you see going on now, Chad's in the tractor, and right now he is putting down that seed. The equipment that he's using, we have the close-up shots of that. It does have 2 sets of rollers on it. From a homeowner perspective, it's almost just like a oversized slit seeder. So it does have 2 compartments on it, and the loading is super easy. They've got a way of going on and just dumping that seed right into the hopper, multiple bags at a time. Each container is able to hold 1,000 pounds of seed in each one of the, as I call them, oversized slit seeders. It makes these nice grooves right into it. It drops the seed first, grooves it in, and then the second roller comes and it kind of presses those seeds down into the ground a little more, and that's how they're getting that amazing seed to soil contact, which we all look for even from a homeowner perspective.
So this is a 90-10 mix, tall fescue to Kentucky bluegrass, so 10% Kentucky bluegrass. As you can see, the seeds are 2 different sizes. So this is a tall fescue seed. These are Kentucky bluegrass seeds. As you can see, Kentucky bluegrass seeds are much smaller than fescue. That is why by weight, you do not need as much Kentucky bluegrass seed as you do tall fescue seeds. There you go. From a homeowner perspective, now that we've got the core aeration completed, now it's time to make sure that we are putting down that quality seed that we just discussed. No matter what seed you decide to go with, the important thing here is seed to soil contact. Making sure that you're getting that seed right up against the soil so that you can get solid germination and also rooting into your soil. When it is time for seeding, one of the things that I like to make sure that I'm doing is making multiple passes across my lawn to get this seed distributed evenly. I do like to weigh out my seed so I know exactly how much seed I am applying per 1,000 square foot. When it comes to applying seed, you do not want to over apply that seed. You want to make sure that you're following your bag labeled rates given your grass type that you are applying. Applying too much seed can be a bad thing. Applying too much seed at this time could lead to excessive competition and also a reduction of airflow in your canopy, which when disease pressure is high, leaves you more susceptible for catching a disease that then you're gonna have to worry about treating and fighting. All right, y'all, so we are back at the house and that is gonna wrap up this video. As you can see, I had an amazing time out there at Murray Sod farm, and thanks to those guys over there for allowing me to come out and get some of this amazing content that I was able to bring to y'all. So as you can see in this video, whether you're on the pro side or you've got one DIY lawn that you're working on, it's not very different. Just making sure that you're getting that soil prep and you're getting good seed to soil contact, and you're choosing some good equipment that you're comfortable with and being able to put that seed and those products down. And I've always talked about it, make sure you're choosing a quality seed that you're going down with to get the results that you're looking for. So I've still got my original Scott's Mini spreader and I still use it from time to time, but I do love my new spiker that I have. So you don't always have to have the latest and greatest equipment to be able to get the job done. Use what you're comfortable with and use what you have. All right, y'all, that's gonna wrap it up. If y'all are striving to have those immaculate lawns or gardens, just know we working.